Joseph here again. This book is 375 International Prisoner Survival Tricks and More. This is one of my favorite books. It has real survival tricks from prisoners. I'm talking about POWs, prisoners of war, all the way back from the Civil War to pretty much the present. Has prisoner survival tricks from Jewish ghetto prisoners during World War II and POW compounds during World War II and concentration camps during World War II. It also has survival tricks from incarcerated prisoners. I've always said this thing. Prisoners are, because of their captivity, because they're being deprived, because they're being abused, and all other sorts of things, they are forced to invent to better their conditions. They are forced to invent. And you'll read some really neat to ingenious survival tricks throughout this book. Like I said, this is one of my favorite books. I actually worked with one of the POWs that I put in the book, Colonel Nick Rowe. He wrote the book. If you can go to the library and get it, he wrote the book 5 Years to Freedom. He was a POW for 5 years during the Vietnam War, and he escaped. Anyway, I was lucky enough to get to work with him at an isolated compound called Camp McCall, where they train Special Forces U.S. Army Special Forces candidates, nicknamed the Green Berets. Anyway, Colonel Nick Rowe, he actually restarted the Army SEER program. They brought him back to active duty, and they got an outstanding SEER program. And the book I just told you about, the SEER, my SEER notes, the Army has two survival schools, survival courses. One's the sea level, the one where they concentrate on a POW environment where you're already captured and you got to survive that POW environment, and they actually do beat up on you and all that other stuff. And I've always said the Abu Ghraib stuff that happened several years back, that's college prank crap compared to what those soldiers go through during the SEER level C course in the Army. I don't know about the Navy, Air Force, Marines. I don't know what they put them guys through, but I can tell you for a fact what they put them soldiers through a ringer during the SEER level B course. And they also have what's called the SEER level B course, which is the SEER instructor course. And they got a saying in that course: it's better to evade for 6 months than to be a POW for 1 day.